Another story I wanted to talk about, because I know that Josie and Hannah Claire probably have secret profiles on this app. But last week, in a kind of a hilarious twist, there's an app that is essentially set up. Am I being unfair to say it's basically set up to bash men and be like a secret gossip network against men? Is that
them and their phone numbers?
It's a burn. It's awful.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm less familiar. Hannah Claire, you sent the story. Why don't you take the lead on this one?
What's your username on that platform?
I'm married, so I don't need it. But
it's something like Groiper Queen 69 420, I think.
That's your name, Jeremy? I didn't know you identified as a queen. But okay, whatever makes you happy.
I think it was not 6 Garillion 6969.
App is this app that
or is that the other chat room? I think that's the other chat room. I'm sorry.
Poor Hannah Claire.
I don't know what to say.
Go ahead. Sorry. Josie, we have a running meme where Hannah Claire's definitely a crazy anti-Semite. And she spends all day on like 4chan and Groiper groups.
It's always weird because I feel like you secretly would like that. Like, because then
just
be a little spicier. I know I'm boring, but I'm just out here hanging out. Do you want to go down this route or should I talk about the T app? Because I'm good.
Let's go to T app. Yeah.
The T app is this anonymous app that was launched. So basically, women who are on dating profiles can make profiles about men and say like, oh, he's horrible, he's a racist, whatever. My favorite was Murray Hill guy who had someone message him and say, hey, my friend showed me your T app profile. And
I saw that.
Racist. I mean, it's this weirdly specialized app because dating app culture is awful and bad, where, in another world, if you had a friend who was going out with a guy who was in your social network, you could say, hey, do you know anything about him? And she might say, oh, he's kind of a jerk. He did this thing. But because
so they create profiles for men and then they all dunk on them. Is that what it is?
It's
okay.
App. So like if you were a young buck, wild and single, if your divorce ever comes through.
Any day now.
Yours, no, let's hope not. Marriage is forever. Your profile would be there and girls who knew you would say like, hopefully they'd say positive things.
Obviously, they would all say good things, yeah.
He's a jerk. He wanted me to sleep with him. I didn't like him. He's racist. He does whatever. And it had a huge data leak, which I find really funny because it's all about being anonymous, but it involves all of their phone numbers, selfies they took to get verified. And so this reporting network was hacked, proving again that online dating, while successful for some people, is just this horrible landmine I wish most people could avoid.
Yeah, by the way, shout out, we had Murray Hill guy on. You were on that day, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, he came on an Astrocast. Let me bring up his, because I saw him post that. Where is that? It was from 2 days ago, right?
Yeah. Because T was really catching the internet's attention a couple days ago. And again, it is a modern solution to a modern problem. If you are on a dating app and you don't know any of these people, then obviously it's probably good to have someone verifying it. I mean, I remember this, it was either a reel or something like a video, where this girl zoomed in on this guy's Hinge profile and then clicked to her computer tab where he was wanted for stalking. So you really don't know.
But that's actually good though. I think that'd be okay.
I mean, if that's why T existed, I would think that would be great. But I don't think that's at least how it's being used. Here's
a message to women, man. Women.
This is what, am I right?
This is why I think many women, I want to be careful how I word this. Many women only pretend to care about politics, and this proves my theory. So this is Murray Hill guy. He's a fit guy. He's a kind of a big personality. He's single. Very funny guy, dry humor. We had him on the show.
That girl Julia very upset. She threatened the lawyer.
So he had a date. Do you know the Murray Hill guy story, Josie?
Yeah, I actually had a date and he immediately didn't do his second date with her or something. I remember I retweeted something that he wrote and he messaged me to thank me for retweeting him.
Yeah, he had a date and she pre-messaged him to make sure he was a huge fan of Mamdani. And then he just, instead of replying, he just canceled the reservation, which was kind of a chat. Yeah. So now this girl messages him, hey, you've probably heard of it. So my roommate showed me your T-app profile. You're cute, but I don't think we're a good match. I'm pretty liberal. She still wants him. She still wants to go out with him. And she wants to pretend that her liberal politics matter. They don't. The fact that she messaged him, am I being too misogynistic?
No, because if
she's
she didn't
pretending
really
she cares.
She wouldn't have messaged him in the first place. She wouldn't have flirted with him in the first place.
She's not liberal. She's like pro-choice. That's her whole personality. Nobody who's actually political says, I'm pretty liberal. Mm-hmm. Like she wants to go out. She's still going to go out with him. She's still going to sleep with the guy. And, the whole thing is weird. The T-app thing is funny to me. By the way, the T-app stores everyone's photo and ID unencrypted in a public Firebase storage bucket. That's how they were able to get hacked. And it's like everybody's driver's licenses and stuff. Like, it's bad.
Oh, wow.
It impacted everyone who signed up for the app before February of 2024. So
okay, early adopters.
You might be safe, but for the most part, I would just assume all your data's been compromised.
I just do that anyway, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, it's out there. But what do you think of, like, this app probably started with good intention, although I don't know, because they called it T, which is specifically, that's a gossip term.
Well, the app also has a lot of other features where you could kind of see their criminal record. You could see if someone's a S offender or not.
But
and
that
I guess
seems
if you're
good.
A woman, that's kind of useful. But if it was only that and it was verified information, I can understand that. Like, hey, I don't want to go out with an S offender or a criminal. Like, okay, that's understandable. But when you get women saying unverified things that they don't need to prove, not based off evidence, I mean, so many scornful women will just make things up about you. We have seen throughout the whole Me Too movement, just a whole bunch of people lying about prominent males, that this right now is propelling this kind of eugenics operation, in my opinion. And it's far more kind of disgusting when, of course, you violate so many terms of services. You don't allow someone to give their version of events of what happened here. And all of it is based off no evidence at all. So if you're going to make an accusation, prove it, number one, but you don't need proof. It's up there as a permanent record. And as a male, you can't correct the record. So if a woman you've gone out with and is legitimately crazy, it happened to me, all right, legitimately insane, she's going to make up a whole bunch of stuff. And then you're in a position where, like, okay, my record's up there forever, and there's no way for me to even defend myself. What
I want is an app that tells me if a woman's ever had an abortion. Then I want to know if a woman's ever had an abortion. I want to be able to log into a database, and I want to know if she's ever had herpes, or if she's been promiscuous. Like, I guess there isn't an app like this for men because men are generally a little more piggish when it comes to women. But, like, what do you make of it, Josie, that no male version of this exists?
Some people in the chat room are saying Colfax. We need Colfax. I don't know what that means.
Colfax.
I mean, men don't gossip like women gossip.
They do. Men do gossip.
They're not like this. Gossip, like talk. Like, do you compare body counts? Like, what do men do? I don't know.
Men gossip just as much as women. 100%.
So what would you put on that app? That's what's interesting. So would you put weight, what they say versus what they are, like Instagram versus?
I think it would exclusively. It would probably be bros exclusively helping other bros on how to bed her. It would be like, these are the things that worked for me.
This is how I got her into bed. This is what
Or like,
I got another one, Jeremy. There should be a mile marker by the lady's private part, so we know how many people rode the ride before.
Just something like that. Not a mile marker. That would be miles of dick. You would want like.
I shares it. They do it into
this ride had this many visitors.
That was that's how gross men are. Like, when I was a teenager and still single, like, we would share like, oh, this girl's easy, and like a bunch of guys would bang her, and I'm like, you guys like that's not awesome. Like, you guys all slept with the same girl. That's kind of sad. I think if guys did it, there could be helpful stuff, like crazy women, like, I broke up with her and then she started saying that I essayed her, or, that kind of stuff would be helpful. Yeah. If a woman's ever had a restraining order, probably helpful information, because then she's good in bed. There's
cost benefit analysis from that case.
Right. I want all the data. before I make a decision. I just don't want to go there to bash a woman and say, you know, she's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if has there been any more fallout, or is this just only funny because lol, they were making fun of men, and now, like, I wonder if any of these women, has anyone connected like these women's profiles to things that they've said on the website? Do we know that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know that there's no extensive reporting on it.
Yeah, there's like a collage of women, and they're all fours. I mean, they're all like.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, I saw some of them were kind of fat, so I wonder if they then said, "Oh, he was overweight." Like, I'd be like, "Oh, okay." Like, that's rich.
I wonder if there could be a way with all the data leaks to do that, but nothing public saying this person was this screen name and this is what they said. There was nothing.
Internet autists, please. We need to see who they are, you know, and what kind of criticisms they've had. Yeah, it's funny. It's a funny meme. I don't think any of these women give a crap. Generally, if you're gonna like bash other people on the internet, you don't really care. Like, I've never seen anyone be like, "Oh no, you know, I've been exposed who I am." They usually just double down.